Hey guys, this is Poet Spice Jamie and Lola Tallulah, and I am here to do two different types of hauls. One is an art supply, kind of coloring supply video haul to show some things that I have purchased, and I've been using them in my coloring books, and we're going to start using them on some stamps and so forth. So that'll be interesting. And then my second video will be a crafter's companion, an HSN, a tonic, a not too shabby video. Okay, so let's get started. So fun because I have been enjoying coloring because my craft mojo, as you know, has been yeah. So I bought these over bought them over a few months, so we'll show you. So I believe I did show these in a quick haul, that I bought some Faber-Castell pit pens. And I had a little issue with them on Amazon, but they're here. So I bought those, and these are pretty cool. I don't see people using them very much, and I didn't use them very much until I started with my coloring books, and I actually like them. They're an India ink. And what was cool is I used them with Derwent ink tints, and when I did, it made these beautiful colors when you combine them. So fabulous. And then they're also just lovely to color with. So I was very glad that I had pulled out the ones I had before and started using them. I was like, woohoo. Okay, then I bought some fine liners. I bought this set of 36 from Tanmit. And they're supposed to be no duplicates in here. And I have gotten these in from other companies, like branded by other companies. Let me see, I'm trying to see if I have a pack here. So for example, these are branded by a different company, but yeah, you can see they pretty much look the same. So I have like 4 packs of these little 12 pieces, and I liked them, so I said, let me see if they have some bigger sets. So I got this 36 set, and it came in this funky kind of pouch, so that was kind of interesting. And unfortunately, like, there are no colors, so they don't have color names, but they say fine liner color pen on them. They do have color caps and color ends. Now, the thing about that is they're not totally true to color, obviously. So when you look at the bottom, you can see the different colors, but like some of the pinks look very similar and the yellows look very similar. So even though they're all different, you do kind of have to, and there's your fine tip. So you do have to do some kind of, if you don't care, you could just pull it out and swatch it. But since I've been doing a lot of coloring, what I'm going to do is get these like a 1/2 inch white sticker dot, and then I'm just going to number them and then swatch them all out. So that was one set. And then they were really cheap. I can't remember how much they were, but I'll try to remember to put my affiliate links in the box below, which doesn't cost you anything, but if you purchase through those links, then I get a little bit of something back, which does help me buy some more supplies. So then I saw this one, and it's by the same company, and I loved the container. Look at that blue and purple. So they said these were 48 of the fine points. Brilliant colors, that there's no duplicate, so you got a big choice. And then it's a 0.38 millimeter fine point. So I wanted to see, and they come like this. And so I have not yet taken them out to do swatching, but they have the same design as the other ones. And yeah, so I'm wondering if these are any different from the ones that are in there. So we shall see once I get them all swatched. So those are my Tanmit fine liners, which I was like, yay. Because you would go through some fine liners, man. Okay, so next I got these. You guys do know I love my alcohol markers, and I love my Ohuhus and my Spectrum Noirs. So over in the color community, they were talking about these Spreeys. And so these happen to be 40, what is it, 42 or 40? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45. So 45 markers, and they were $9.99 when I bought them. So I'm like, even if they're like crappy, whatever. So they came, and they have this barrel. It's a triangular barrel. They've got the number here on the cap, your little line here to indicate that you have your bullet point, and then the other side is your chisel, and then there you can see the brand name, Spreey Art Marker. So I was looking at them, and I was like, you know, these numbers look very similar to Ohuhu's, which a lot of these ink company, you know, these that are making these cheap markers, they do use the same number system and the same inks and so forth. So like the 85 and the 81 and all these numbers. So this is the same ink palette that they use for Ohuhu markers. So I was like, okay, but they were cheaper. So we shall see how long they last. Oh, excuse me. So I was happy to get those at such a good deal because I mostly color with alcohol markers. So you know they're going to go quickly. Okay, speaking of my Ohuhus, I did not realize that Ohuhu made other things besides alcohol markers. And so I was over in the color community again. I'm upset. I love them color community girls. What? They had these. So they are markers, but they are, number one, they are brush tip markers and a fine point. So you got brush tip and fine point. They do have a number, so it's easy to keep track of that. And they come in this case, and so you have this side and that side and this side. And then you have this side and two sides over here. And it is a 100 set. It comes with some little swatch cards. They give you a printed one. And then you have some extra tips. So you've got 3 for the bullet or the brush tip and 2 for the fine point. So those come in with this one. And they are like your water. They're not watercolor markers, but they're your water-based markers instead of alcohol markers. So I was like, yes, and I have used these. So that was lovely. If you want me to do some coloring with them on this channel, you can let me know. So love those. Next, let's go back to Tanmit. So Tanmit, I bought glitter gel pens. And it comes in this case, which was fabulous. I'm loving the cases. That way you don't have to go and buy one. So this one was fabulous. So it gives you, and like I said, I'll try to put these links in the description box. So it gives you a chart that you can fill in with your markers, or your glitter pens, I should say. And so you get some neons and you get all these little colors. It comes with some coloring pages on some heavy paper. The only thing is they did them double-sided, so if you wanted to, you know, use one and not the other, you're kind of screwed. I suppose you could copy it, but so it comes with that. Then you can see how there's this extra little piece here, so you can put this here. All right, put your little swatch chart there. Then when you open it, you have all of your markers. All right. Then over on this side, you have this little pocket, and it comes with refills. So you get a refill for each of your gel pens in a little package that's resealable. So you can keep them right here, which is fabulous. I'm like, what? They are on point. And then you open the other side and you have 2 more sets. And so I went ahead and put them all in order because they were pretty much in order, but then just a few out of place. So I went back and put them in order. Absolutely fabulous. Love these. Did some coloring with them. Wow. Love it. Now they are glitter gel pens, so you know that the glitter does rub off a little bit. So I need to figure out a way to keep the glitter on there, some kind of fixative that would work. Okay, so then colored pencils. Now, there are a lot of cheap brands of color pencils out there, and you know me, I'm like, whatever works and I like. Well, let me tell y'all, over on the color community, loveliness, they do a lot of pencil testing and marker testing and so forth, and I was like, okay. So, I picked up, I got 2 other sets, but they're actually, I've got 3 or 4 other sets, but they're over there. This is still in its tin. It is the Deli color pencils, a 72 cent set. First of all, I love this tin, which is kind of why I've been reluctant to take them out of the tin. And look at the beautifulness. It's a hinged one, so you got the beautiful design here at the top. And then look at the pretties. Look how pretty. And I've swatched these out too. So there's 1 tray, 2 trays. There's 2 trays. And they're just so pretty. And they color wonderfully. And they are absolutely lovely. Now, they're a harder pencil than Prismacolors, which I love because I don't like Prismacolors, but they still move and blend and all this stuff wonderfully. So what I might do is I might do some image coloring over here, just some stamped images versus a color book page, because these come out beautifully. Oh, look at those colors. Wonderful. Then, and so this particular company has another 72 set that is different from this one, and it comes in a roll, which I've shown before. And they also have a 120 set that comes in a 10. No, did it come in a 10? Anyway, they sell like 4 different versions of different color pencils, and they are all fabulous, and I bought all of them. Yes, because they all work different. They have different colors. Then I had never heard of this company before, but it is like considered like all the rage and so forth in the color community, and that they're supposed to be wonderful. And so they finally were on sale at a price I was gonna pay. I wasn't gonna pay like $60-$70, especially when I had already bought like 3 other sets of marker or pencils. So I did order these, and they came, and it's a 96 set. It does have a nice tin, and it's a lidded one. You get a little note and a little cover, and it has 96 pencils, and so you can see what these are like. And I think there's 4 trays of these. Yes. Beautiful colors. Especially some of these down here. Look at that. Now, the paint on the bottom doesn't directly match all the colors, which is par for the course. But, so you definitely need to swatch them out. Or you could swatch them when you color. I tend to do both. Now, since I have so many more color pencil sets. Now, I will say the difference is these to me feel a lot more like Prismacolors. They feel a lot softer. They do blend lovely, but they're a softer pencil than these Deli pencils and the other ones that I have. And I'm heavy-handed, which is probably one reason why I don't like Prismacolors. But anyway. So those are the items that I've gotten for my art supplies. So what I'll probably do is put this video up on both channels. But there you go. So I just thought I would do that. And then I will be back with a product haul. Thanks, guys.